If you keep trying to go out the door, I'm gonna have to let them back in here. No, ma'am, they're not going to. That is not what they're going to do. No, ma'am. Stop with the door, ma'am. Samantha, I'm gonna have to bring them back in here. You're the one fighting me on the door.
I don't want to die, yo.
You're not gonna die.
You promise, yo?
Just promise. Yeah, I promise.
Yo, promise me, yo. I don't get it, yo. I did everything right, yo. I'll do the clothes part. I'll do whatever y'all want, bro. Just bro, somebody.
You got the shoes?
Yes.
No, yes. No. Hey, guys, please. I just want to leave it.
In this video, we will be covering 4 different cases, starting with Gerard Stewart. On June 15, 2018, Gerard's neighbor called police, claiming that Gerard had just killed his wife, wrapped her in trash bags, and placed her inside the trunk of his vehicle. After an 8-hour standoff with a local SWAT team, Gerard was arrested and brought in for interrogation. Gerard starts by explaining that he believed his wife was cheating on him, so the detectives ask him when he began to notice that she was being unfaithful.
I noticed it about 4 years ago.
What'd you notice?
Her being distant from me. She used to sit beside me on the couch and lay in between my legs while we watched TV, and she stopped doing that. We have what's called a chair and a half. She'd start sitting up in a chair and a half, and it was always on her cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think one day she went to use the bathroom and in the master bedroom, and I walked in and opened the door real quick, and she was on her phone like she was texting someone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, "What are you doing?" And she was like, "Well, I'm playing a game." And she tried to show me the screen it was a game, but she was actually texting someone through her game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she fell asleep that night. I went over to her side of the bed and I picked the phone up and I started looking through the phone, and that's when I noticed that she had been texting a bunch of different guys.
Mm-hmm.
And through Facebook, through all the video games she was playing, and then.
So it was more than one?
It was more than one.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably 10 different guys. And then I went online real quick and I bought a computer program that will kind of allow you to decipher text messages and stuff that were on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I downloaded her phone to it so I can see all the old text messages and everything. That's when I found out that when she would go out of town down to her dad's house,
mm-hmm.
she would get them to watch my son while she went out and met guys. Yeah, and she was also doing it in Jacksonville while I was at work all the time.
Mm-hmm. She'd
get her mom to watch Jacob, or he would be at school and she would be going out and dating these guys and talking to all these different guys, and I confronted her about it. And then she admitted, she was like, she had never done anything. She'd never slept with anyone. They were just friends, don't ring in a row. And I felt guilty because I thought it was me because of all the time I was spending at work.
Mm-hmm.
She was a stay-at-home mom, and she was like, and then I thought we'd kind of patch things up then, say, hey, let's put the past in the past, let's start over, because we had just started going to church also. Let's put things together, let's go back to where things used to be.
Yeah.
So we seek counseling. Things still didn't seem right with her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, up until a year and a half ago, she just went out with a friend of hers named Beth, and I was like, why are you going out with this girl? She said, you can't tell me who I can go out with. I said, this girl, only thing she wants to do is go out and cheat on her husband. Why would you want to hang out with someone like that? She distanced herself from all of her married friends and just started hanging out with all her single friends. So, and she knew I didn't like it. She'd stay out till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, how's that for a married person to stay out? You shouldn't be out in a club that late. I mean, you guys, if you're going to go out, you go out at 8 and be home by a respectable time, 10, 11 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You're married. I don't go out. And she didn't want to hear it. So, and I can see on iTunes, you can usually find my iPhone, you can see where someone's at. And I was at work one day, and I see her parked in front of someone's house. And
You can visualize exactly where they're at?
I knew exactly. You can see on a map exactly where.
Like on Google Earth?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see exactly where the car is at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at it, and I called her. I said, "Hey, where you at?" And she's lying to me the whole time. Oh, I'm up at the school talking to Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time I'm looking at this map, and I'm just snapping, taking photos of where the car is at. So I told my boss, I got to go home. I got to go handle something. something's not right.
Yeah.
So I went home, and she had picked Jacob up from school by that time. I said, come on, let's talk. I said, where were you at earlier? And she said, I was at the school with Sarah. I said, really, what is this then? Whose house were you at? And then she tried to say, well, that was a vacant house because of what's going on with us. I'm looking for other place to stay in case we get a divorce. So, yes, there was a vacant house beside that house, but that was also the guy she was having an affair with for the past 7 years. About two and a half months ago, I asked her, I said, Julie, what are we doing? Are you divorcing me, or are we going to put this back together? What are we doing? I need to know, because I'm going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, well, I'll give you an answer by the end of the week. And then I think Thursday came. I said, okay. Well, her and her stepfather showed up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, what's going on? Where's Jacob? He said, he's at my mom. He's going to stay there tonight. And that's when Pete said, Gerard, the marriage is over. You're going to get served tomorrow.
Gerard was a very wealthy man who worked 6 days a week to make sure his family had the best of everything. His wife, 42-year-old Julia Stewart, was a full-time stay-at-home mother who had a history of being unfaithful. Despite trying his best to repair their marriage, it would ultimately end with Julie serving him divorce papers.
So this is something she had been planning, because the file I got was this thick.
Oh, yeah.
From the court.
Yeah.
I had all my financial stuff for the past 3 years. I was like, really, you've been planning this? And then she said, let's meet for lunch, because she didn't want to talk that night. Pete said, y'all don't want to talk tonight. Y'all can talk tomorrow. I said, all right. We met for lunch. And her started talking. I begged her not to do this, not to break our family up.
Mm-hmm.
And she just kept saying, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel cold in my heart. And I asked her, I said, how long have you been planning this? I said, because this didn't just happen because you gave them so much paperwork.
Oh, yeah.
It's, and I said, besides, where did you get the money to get a lawyer? And I said, your mom gave you money? She said, no. She said, I took it out of my son's bank account. So I said, okay. I said, why don't you steal $5,000 out of your son's bank account?
Out of Jacob's account?
Yeah. But I don't think she stole the money out of his account. I think her mom gave her the money, or the dude she was seeing gave her the money.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I couldn't prove where the money came from. Even when I got served every day, I was begging her not to divorce. Let's think about Jacob, because Jacob has issues, a lot of issues. I said, let's think about him. I know whatever's happened in the past, we can work on our marriage.
Yeah.
She said, the reason I want to get a divorce was I did something that I can't live with. She said, I've been having an affair with him for 5 to 7 years. And so I said, you telling me you've been sleeping with another guy this long? And she said, yeah. I said, Julie, we can work through this. And she kept saying, no, we can't. We're not going to work through it. She said, my mind ain't going to let me work through it, because you won't forget it and I won't forget it. Mm-hmm. And I was still trying to patch it up with her. And then she said, in the email that you got from your lawyer, it's true. I'm going to put you out of the house, and I'm going to take Jacob from you, and I'm going to take half everything you have. And that's when I lost it.
Gerard claims that after his wife threatened to take not only his money from him, but his child as well, he snapped. The detectives realized this could be the reason behind the murder, but there's also the chance that Gerard realized that he was about to lose his wife of 20 years, and he could not let her go.
So before Friday, you didn't realize that she'd been having the affair?
No.
Okay. I mean,
I asked her, was she having an affair multiple times? She said, I've never slept around on you. I've never slept around on you. And that's what
she's never admitted before?
Never admitted she ever slept around on me.
And then she hit you all at once?
All at once. Like, yeah, I've been having an affair with him, and I'm going to take you to the cleaners. Exactly what
basically. Is that what she said?
Yeah. I'm going to take you to the cleaners, because the emails from my lawyer that said that she had filed to get me removed from the house and start paying her alimony and child support. Yeah. And I was like, where the hell do you expect me to go?
Yeah.
I said, I have no family here, no friends really here, except for Matt and Rachel next door. So what do you expect me to do? She said, that's your problem. And she was smiling and laughing about it, and I lost it. So I just stabbed her in the throat.
Where was she at?
She was sitting on the bed.
Okay. And then what happened?
And then she was just...
Did she resist at all?
Yeah, she put her hands up
Uh-huh.
one time, and And then I think I stabbed her a second time, and then she just stopped.
Okay. Do you remember how many times you stabbed her?
It was 2 or 3 times, I think.
Okay. What'd you use?
I had a black knife that I carried with me everywhere. So then after that, I had to realize what I did.
Uh-huh.
So I grabbed some trash bags.
Was she still alive at that point?
No.
How do you know?
Because she wasn't breathing. I knew she wasn't alive.
Okay, and it all happened on the bed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then what happened?
So I grabbed the trash bag and pulled it over her so she wouldn't bleed out everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Was she bleeding a lot?
Yeah, she was.
Okay.
From her throat. And I wrapped her up in some trash bags, put tape on it so she didn't bleed all over the place, and then put it in the trunk of my car.
Okay.
I freaked out. I was like, I knew I was going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the bank, and because nobody had access to my bank accounts, I withdrew all the money out of my accounts and drove out to the beach trying to figure out what to do. There's a park over by Mayport. I went out there trying to figure out what I was going to do. And then...
Which part?
I don't know. I think it was Dutton Park.
Okay, I know where it's at.
And then I knew Jacob needed some things for school, so I went and I used my credit card to buy him some school supplies and stuff and new clothes. Called Rachel, my neighbor. She didn't answer the phone. I called Matt, her husband, and said, Matt, I'm in trouble. He's like, what's going on? I said, man, I killed my wife. He's like, no, you didn't. I said, yes, I did. And he said, okay, have you called the police yet? I said, no. He said, well, you know, I got to call the police. I was like, yeah, I know. I opened the garage, backed the car out with her body in it, and then closed the garage back down. And then that's when Matt called me. Pastor Anthony was on the phone, and then I can hear one of the police officers on the phone as well. And at that time, I was just swallowing pills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just swallowing pills, and I think I talked for a few minutes, and the next thing I know, I collapsed, and then I got back up, and I heard the police officer say, try to get him to come outside and just turn himself in. His son wants to see him. And I said, I'm not going to have my son see me this way. Mm-hmm. And then I just blacked out after that, and I think I fell and hit my eye on the counter. You know, and that's the last thing I remember.
And after you said you cut her throat, and then she started to fight back?
Well, I stabbed her first time, and she put her hand up, and then I think I stabbed her again, and then her hands just dropped.
Okay. And then what?
And then I just looked at her. And then I was just shaking, like, looking at the knife just like this.
Did you already cut her throat at that point?
Yeah.
Okay. When you put her in the plastic, was it just her, or did you wrap everything else up with it?
No, it was just her wrapping in the plastic.
Okay. Just her wrapped in the plastic?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
All I ever wanted was my family. I did my best to try to protect them. Killed myself working for them. This way they have a nice place to live. I just never thought this would happen to me.
I'm sorry.
I just wish I would have never had the knife on me at that time.
In the end, Gerard would be found guilty of murder, and he would receive 40 years in prison for murdering his wife. Our next case is centered around this man, 44-year-old Damien DeRousha. Back in 2021, Damien caught his wife cheating on him for the third time. Instead of leaving his wife, Damien found out where his wife's lover was working. He then went to his place of employment, armed with a 9mm handgun, and he took the man's life.
You know, all this stuff just happened all of a sudden. Everybody's still trying to get caught up in what the heck is actually going on. So this is why we want to talk to you to figure out the story. But you realize you're in handcuffs, okay? You're not free to leave. You know what's going on. You know what it is. Okay. Just to get everything on the table here, I'm going to read you your rights, okay? And then we can talk about what happened. Hopefully you'll be willing to talk to us, but that's up to you, okay? Okay. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to us?
No, I'm an attorney.
Okay. Okay, man. In that case, since you went ahead and told us you want an attorney, we're not gonna talk to you. We're not gonna question you. We are gonna probably have you hang out here for a while we figure out what the heck's going on. Do everything we need to do. If at any point you decide differently, let the deputy know. Okay, and we'll come out.
How about this? I'll tell you what happened, and we'll stop there.
Okay, we can do that as long as you heard and understood what I told you about your rights.
Yes, I heard and understood what you told me about my rights.
Yeah, you don't have to talk to you. We don't want to convince you into it.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking about the way things go.
Okay.
So you guys have a little bit less and more understanding. Is I found out my wife cheated on me. I confronted her. She got pissed off in text messages, and so she works at Fleet. Her name is Shauna. She was cheating on me with a guy, Gino, at Fleet. I confronted him, and he wanted to get argumentative about it, and I told him, no, I'm done, and then I lost my mind, and fucking, that's it.
Okay. And they shot him?
Yeah.
Do you remember how many times you shot him?
No,
or where?
No. I know, pretty sure I threw the gun right afterwards, right by him, and walked off, and took my jacket off, threw it, and went and sat down and waited. I don't even fucking, I don't know. I can't even think straight.
I mean, it's a really cut and dry situation. I understand there's not much nuance to it. Can you maybe give us a little backstory in the details? How did you find out? How long has this been going on? What did your wife say when you confronted her?
No, that's it. It's just what I told you is what I'm going to go with.
Okay, I understand.
Damien was charged and convicted of first-degree murder, and he will be spending the rest of his life behind bars. Our next case took place in Beverly Hills, Florida. 20-year-old Samantha Dirggers was arrested for murder after she shot and killed her uncle during a family party. According to witness testimony, Samantha and her victim had been working on a puzzle together. Without warning, Samantha calmly stood up, retrieved a handgun from a closet, and shot her uncle. She then threw the firearm into the trash and waited for the police.
Sit down.
No, I don't get it, bro.
Sit down. Stop. Stop.
Bro,
What are you doing? It's not good. Stop. You just sit down. You're not going out the door. Just relax. Make it easy. Sit down and relax, all right? We got a deal? Sit down and relax.
I don't know what.
You don't know what? What I do know is you're doing all this. You're making it hard on us. You're making it hard on yourself for what? Just sit down and relax. Just chill. That's what the chair's for, right? All right. Can you sit down and relax? Just relax. You can sit on the floor if you want. That's fine.
My hands are up. I can't get on. I can't.
You can't get. You think we're gonna put them up front? You keep trying to run out of the door. You think we're gonna put them up front for you? You gotta give a lot so we can put the handcuffs up front. I mean, we're not gonna put them up front. You're trying to run and acting all out and stuff. It's not gonna happen.
Can you open the door? Can you open
Just
the door?
relax.
Can you open the door, please?
He's going to get you some water. No, you tried to run out already.
No, I just want you. I don't care. Just crack the door, bro.
Crack the door. What is that gonna do?
People can. I don't know, bro. Somebody can get in there and help me, bro.
Somebody can help you?
Somebody can get in.
Who? What? Who's gonna help you? What help are they here to give you?
Nobody, dog.
You want to stay sitting on the floor like
No, I don't. I want to get out of this room, please, bro. I can't get, bro. I can't. I want to get out of this room.
I know that.
Like, I want to get out of this room.
Not yet. Sit down. What? Think listening to them through the walls is gonna
I'm
make
not
you
listening to nobody through the wall, sir. I'm not. I'm literally.
There you go.
There, there's
Have a
drink.
seat so we can get you some water. Have a seat, sweetheart, so you can get some water. Have a seat so you can get some water. Can you please have a seat? I gotta give it to you. You're not gonna have.
I want to go home.
Shh, relax.
You have your eyes are just like very blue. So they keep catching my attention. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be. I'm sorry.
Sit down.
Hey, listen, yo.
Why are you standing up every time he leaves?
I don't know where, what. I don't know where my lawyer is, bro.
That's why we're waiting.
Have a seat. Come back. Have a seat, please.
I don't want to. Okay. Do you mind if she just takes a couple quick photos of you? Is that cool? Do you want to just stand right there? That's fine. We'll be real quick about it. I'm gonna just share with you with Christina. You're fine.
I don't know if it's somehow. I'm not trying to invade your rights or nothing, but I'm just not too sure what is in rights of.
I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. That's the only reason why I'm letting you try to finish your question. I'm not sure what you're trying to ask. Alright, she's just going to take some quick photos of you, okay? If you think of the question or you want to ask, like, just whatever, that's fine. I'll try and answer it. If I can answer a question for you, I will, okay? Alright, so just take the normal photo. Go ahead and take an overall over. What we're going to do is just have you take a photo, then we're just going to have you turn on all four sides. And she's going to take a picture of your face and your hands, okay? We'll let you know when to turn, okay? Yep, you can just stay facing her right now. Yep, yes.
Can I?
Talk to a lawyer? Like I said, have you had...
No, I have not had a chance to call a lawyer.
Okay.
I have not had a chance to call anybody, bro.
Okay. Once we can get this done real quick, we'll get somebody in here for you, okay? We'll have them come in here.
I don't know what they're trying to do, bro.
You don't know what the deputies are trying to do?
I don't know. They were.
I just don't know what you're asking, so. And I understand you want to talk to a lawyer. I know you said that to Detective Watts. So I said if we can get through this, we'll get them back in here and they can see what they can do for you, okay? Okay? You mind if we just do this real quick so we can get through this for you and they can start seeing if we can answer some questions for you? It's just part of the process that we do. We always take photos of anyone.
Okay.
Okay, that's just part of what we always do. We do this for every day, all day. This is essentially what we do, is we take pictures of people, of places, of things. It's just part of what our job is. Okay?
But I think you're right wrong.
Take a breath, it's fine.
Which way?
You're fine just standing right there right now.
Yeah.
You're fine where you're at.
Okay. But which way?
You're fine right there, right where you're at right now.
Okay, just tell me, I swear, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. So what's the question?
Just tell me whatever way you
I'll let you know, yeah. Yeah, you're fine, just take a breath, you're fine.
Good?
You're fine.
The restroom.
Let us get through this. Just let us...
May I please use the restroom?
Ma'am, just let us... If you just give us time to get through this done. Calm down. Just let us get this done and then we'll see what we can do for you, okay? It'll be really quick if you just let us get it done. Okay?
You letting them work?
Yeah, like I said, let us get this done and we'll see if we can...
Just do what they're asking.
Okay? She's just gonna take... We won't worry about doing the other. We'll just take a picture of your face real quick. Is that okay?
But are we just doing normal pictures?
Yeah, just doing normal pictures, man. That's all we do.
Promise?
Yes, it's just normal. We're not doing anything else. We're gonna be right here. You're right there. We're just gonna take a picture. Do you mind facing the wall so we can get a picture of your back? If you don't feel comfortable with that, that's fine too. But listen, the sooner we can get through this, we can start working through the process. If you need to go to the bathroom, we can figure that out. They can figure out anything else you need, but we got to get through this first, okay?
Oh, so this is just so we can get ready for...
Yep, okay. This is part of the process. Yes, ma'am. All right. So do you mind facing the wall, or do you not feel comfortable with that? Okay. Then she's just gonna come. She's gonna take a picture just of your face, so we identify who you are. Okay? You okay? So if you want to face her, you can just stay right there and face her. Yeah.
You want me to leave? You don't feel comfortable with me anymore?
Can I please use the restroom, y'all?
I need to get through this. That's why we're trying to get through this.
You hurry up and get through it, then you can use the bathroom, okay?
Yeah, just real quick.
Can I phone a friend, bro?
Wait, after we get this done.
I can't do this by myself, bro. I can't phone a friend.
No. I'll be your friend.
No,
just gotta relax and get it done with.
This big too good, bro. I don't wanna.
Samantha, let's get this done with.
Yeah, just give us a few minutes. If you give us, we'll have this done quick if you just let us get this done, okay? We just gotta get this done. Okay, so what I need to do is take some swabs of the inside of your mouth.
Just relax.
It's okay, you just gotta, it'll be really quick if you just let me do it real quick.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, that's fine. I trust you.
Okay, if you wanna sit down for a
I
minute.
trust you, girl.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything to hurt you. I don't wanna do that. If you can, just sit down for me real quick. All right? Go ahead and sit down. I'm just gonna get both these ready so we can get them done quickly for you. So yeah, the last thing we need to do is see if we can take your clothing. Like I said, I have something here. We have this white suit here that you'll be able to put on. So you have something to put on with your right left hand on it.
Sorry.
I know.
You don't want to take my I don't want to take my
I understand. I understand it can definitely be uncomfortable, but again, it's part of the process with what we have going on. Okay? So like you said, what we'll need you to do is come in this corner over here. The reason why we do it in that corner is so you're off camera, ma'am. That is why. So it's for you.
I didn't know that, bro.
Yes, ma'am. That's why he said he wanted you to. I'm just gonna move this chair out of your way. I'll move it out of your way so you don't have more space in there. Yep. You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so here's what this is. You can put her shit in my bag. No, ma'am.
No, I'm sorry, bro. I want to go.
You can't, ma'am. You can't leave right now. You can't leave, I'm sorry. Outside the door, ma'am. Ma'am, no. Ma'am, you cannot go outside the door. You can't go out the door. You have to stay in here, okay? You need to stay in here right now. Just let us get this done so we can work on answering some questions for you. No, ma'am. You cannot go out there, ma'am. I'm sorry. I get it, but you cannot go out there. No, I can't. No. Ma'am, if you can't help me, I'm gonna have to let the deputies back in here. If you keep trying to go out the door, I'm gonna have to let them back in here. No, ma'am, they're not going to. That is not what they're going to do. No, ma'am. Stop with the door, ma'am. Samantha, I'm gonna have to bring them back in here. You're the one fighting me on the door.
I don't want to tell you.
You're not gonna die.
You promise, yo?
Just follow.
Yeah,
Yo, promise me, yo. I don't get it, yo. I did everything right, yo. I'll do the clothes part. I'll do whatever y'all want, bro. Just, bro, somebody.
You got the shoes?
Yes.
Yo, yes. No. Hey, guys, please. I just want to leave it.
This was not.
As of the making of this video, Samantha was charged with second-degree murder and is currently awaiting trial. The final case in this video involves Amber Kaliontgis. On March 19, 2022, Amber was drinking with 4 other people when she got into a verbal argument with one of them. Amber left the house claiming she would return with her .45. An hour later, Amber returned and fired her weapon into the home. Thankfully, the bullets missed their targets.
You just go by Amber?
Yep.
What's your home address?
I don't have one. I'm homeless.
You're homeless? Do you know where you're at right now?
Yeah, I'm sitting in a damn.
You're downtown, right? Like the Police Memorial Building?
Yes.
So today is March 19th, and the time right now I have is 14.
Okay, why are we here? Why am I here?
44
Yeah,
hours.
he has to read this form first, okay?
Alright, I understand. I'm just tired and I want to go home.
Amber, look, before we do that, I got to read your rights and we got to talk about some stuff, okay? Have you had any drugs in the last 24 hours?
I don't do drugs.
What about alcohol?
I drink.
Have you had alcohol in the last 24 hours?
Yes.
How much?
3, 4 beers.
How long ago was that?
Until I walked out of my room.
Okay.
I drank my 3rd one.
Okay. Are you drunk right now?
No.
So you understand what's going on right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep. I worked 3 doubles in the past 3 days.
Okay. Hey, look, I'm gonna scoot close to you over here because I need you to read something for me. I'm gonna read the rest out to you, alright? This is a constitutional rights form.
Okay, right. Anything you say and do and blah, 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 blah. What questions do you want of me?
Listen, Amber, can you read this out loud for me right here? This just shows me that you can read is all it is. Just read this line for me and I'll read the rest.
Bro, I'm not dumb.
Can you read this top line right here for me?
You have following rights to understand the United States Constitution.
Thank you. I'll read the rest. You do not have to make a statement or say anything.
Okay,
anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before you make a statement or before any questions are asked of you, and to have a lawyer with you during any questioning. So what happened? What happened last night and into this morning?
Nothing.
Nothing happened?
No, besides the fact that the police sitting outside my door for fucking 7 hours,
Okay.
5 hours, outside of my freaking motel room that I paid. That's it. That's it.
What happened over at your friend's house tonight?
I don't fucking know, because I walked the fuck out the door after they fucking robbed me.
They robbed you? How'd they rob
and
you?
And beat me the fuck up.
Did they? Is that where those marks are from on your hand? What about, you got marks on your face or something? Where? Let me see. What marks?
My whole redness right there where it hurts.
Okay.
This shit where hands, my veins are coming up, and
so they jumped on you in the house there?
Yeah.
And then you left? What time did you leave?
I don't know. I was supposed to leave and go get my old man. Instead of freaking leaving and go and get my old man, I went straight to my motel room. The next thing I know, I'm getting sworn by freaking police, and he's begging me to come get him. And I'm like, I can't even leave to come get you because they got police swarming outside me.
Do you know about what time you left their house, though?
No.
Was it early in the morning, or was it...
I don't.
You don't know? Okay.
No, because I went to go see my pig, and then I went to go see my one dog, and then I went to go see my other dog, and then I went over there.
So after you left your friend's house, did you go straight back to your hotel room?
Yeah.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you got back, did you leave again, or did you stay there?
I took my man to work.
You took your man to work?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where does he work at?
None of your business. I can't speak upon. I mean, he has a legit job, but that's not. I'm not obligated to say that.
You can't tell me where he works?
He.
Okay. So when you got back, you picked up your old man from the house, or from the apartment, or whatever the heck that thing is.
From the
hotel. Yep. How long were you at the motel before you left again to take him to work?
I went and picked him up and took him straight to work, and then went back to the motel.
Okay. Do you know about what time that was?
No.
What time did he have to be at work?
10 o'clock.
Did he work at 10?
Mm-hmm.
Did he get there on time?
Mm-hmm.
He did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you left your friends. As soon as you got back to the hotel, you took your old man to work and came back.
No, I didn't go to hers.
I need you to fill it in for me where you went. What happened?
Doesn't matter. That's just, you're freaking interrogating me, and you're trying to make me look like I did something I didn't know. What am I here for? What did I do wrong? Why am the reason that I'm here? Seriously.
So,
what did I do wrong?
What happened, well, what I'm being told and what happened was...
Did I hurt anybody?
Thankfully not.
Okay, so...
But...
I'm good.
So you shot at a house.
So I'm good. So just take me back so I can get bonded out and freaking fight this shit. And
you don't want to talk to us anymore?
No.
What you're saying?
No, there's no reason to.
You don't want to explain your side?
I don't have to.
Okay, so you're done?
No. There's no
Is that
reason,
a yes?
There's no reason to explain nothing.
Yes or no? Are you done talking to us?
I'm done.
Okay. All right. Again, if you need anything, knock on the door, all right? It's going to be a few minutes.
No, well, why can't I just go there and go?
Because you're arrested. You don't go to jail.
I'm going to jail. Even if I talk to you, I'm going to fucking jail.
I know, but I like to know the story and what happened.
Okay, and I freaking just told you, and you want me to be exclamatory.
That's fine. You don't want to talk to me. That's fine.
It's good. And
give us a few minutes to finish the paperwork, and we'll get you out of here. Thank you, Amber.
So I'm going to go there. I can use the phone, and I'll be out in the morning.
Amber was found guilty of 4 counts of attempted second-degree murder. She received 20 years in prison. This concludes this video. Please share your thoughts in the comments below.